Welcome to Honkai Impact 3rd. Today is quite special, because today will be a gacha video and a bit of an announcement video, because there is something, I guess, important to say. Today will be my last time recording this game for my channel. At least unless they make more post-Honkai Odyssey in the future. That, I guess, might bring me back for a little bit. However, I will fully explain myself later when we do the gacha. So for now, let's take a look at the new version's trailer and see who the new character is, and then come back to the important business. Mad Pleasure and Banquet.
戦いで自分の無実を証明することを許してあげる。始めましょう。満足させてちょうだい。悪い子たちはどこかしら。逃げられないわよ。しっかり働きなさい。歯を食いしばりなさい。
The new character for this version is one of the 7 shoes. So I guess it makes sense that this is when the shoe drops. It is Felima, Mad Pleasure, Shadowbringer, a text covering other text, as it shall. She is a mech-type ice damage dealer, as this text explains. What weapon does she use? Well, a whip, clearly. She uses Banquet Rose, the nobles who are lofty and hypocritical, powerful who are wary and inflexible, the wise who are scheming and obsessed. The girl witnessed, judged, and made her conclusion. None are worthy. In that case, it falls to me to become the true ruler. She uses whip swords, or swords that extend into a whip. Quite an interesting weapon. We also get one of these for free, so I just need to get 2 of them when we get to that. Although, chances are we'll probably get duplicates of those before we get the weapon, as usual. However, as I said, this will be mostly a backdrop, as I won't be using her much, I can imagine, as we talk about more important things. Let's get started. So, why is this my end for this game? Well, for one, I haven't been playing any of the daily grind in this game for probably a year, maybe even longer now, and I'm slowly running out of the resources that I have accumulated during my active playtime. I mean, I'm getting some of them now during Gacha, so that's nice. Then, in terms of event stories, after the Captain Wars story ended, I have also not touched any of them, because I really was only in it for the Captain Wars story, and with that ending, I felt I had seen enough. I think they have upgraded how Gacha looks. This is our first time gachaing in part 2. And our last time. And speaking of part 2, the main story of part 2 started, and I have not really been able to feel a connection to the new characters and the game's world on Mars now. Lots of characters. To be honest, even the end of part 1 and most of the part 1.5 stories had already left me somewhat disinterested, and much of that came from the game becoming exceedingly bloated with lore and explanations, and because of that, more text and... wow, hi Falma. And with the lore and text becoming more, also the time needed to record, for example, one stream of this game became longer and longer. And I just couldn't really retain much of what was going on anymore. I really had hoped that with the start of part 2, things might get simplified or return to the beginning of part 1 in a way, but instead it started being right off where part 1 left off, with its amount of over-explanations being just the same as it had been. I really miss the times where I could record a whole chapter of this game in one video. But now I barely have enough time to record one part of 3 of a chapter without it feeling like I'm exhausted by the end of it. But really, in the end, this game didn't really do anything wrong. I'm sure part 2 of the main story will eventually turn out great, and it will introduce many more cool and interesting characters. But for me, the game kinda ended at finality, at the end of part 1. And I don't really want to stick around in this game until it becomes something that makes it feel like it's a chore to even turn it on and play. I think it's better to leave it while it still has a positive impact to me. Also, we've got one of the 3 stigmatas already. Right? That was one of yours, yeah. To be honest, I think my luck has never changed. To be honest, I think Honkai Star Rail does a much better job at being a continuation of the Honkai lore, so to say, or this type of setting for Honkai. And I don't really feel like I need to keep both branches of the series in my life. As I said at the start, I do reserve myself the occasion to come back for a bit if post-Honkai Odyssey decides to update down the line, because I kind of want to see where that still goes. But that's really the only occasion I can see where I would be coming back. As I said, we get one of these for free, so I don't need any more stigmatas. Can I get the weapon, please? And that's also... yeah, the dupes. That's already kinda all I wanted to say about this game. I had a lot of fun with it over the... I don't know how many years I've been playing it now. But I think games should end at some point. And gacha games are kinda bad at finding a place to end. And with that we have all the stigmata. Gacha games either make so much money that the people making the game don't want it to end ever, and they keep putting more and more content into it without end, even if they might not have good ideas for the content anymore. Or the game just gets terminated without finding a real end. Possibly because it doesn't make enough money anymore for the people behind it. So I think a player should be able to find their own stopping point, and that's what I'm gonna do. If anything, there is another Hojoverse game on the horizon with Zenless Zone Zero, which looks quite amazing. And getting this game out of my way might allow me to take a look at that without too much worry. And now we have a fully equipped Pelma. Let's see if we can get duplicates. I've never done that on stream before. Maybe I can get a fully kitted out, fully upgraded Velma that I'll never use. Who knows, maybe I'll play off screen. But yeah, there isn't really much reason to keep any of my crystals, so let's just throw all of them to the winds. Well, we've got 3 Teresas so far. Wanna make any bets how many duplicates I can get before this ends? I'm gonna guess 1 at most. Because I had so much luck getting the first one very quickly. Surely my luck won't be enough for a duplicate. Don't even know if I have enough to guarantee the next one. Oh, a Cullen. A new face. You're really just not giving it to me. No. I'm gonna have to roll the very last rolls just to get a second duplicate. That's why I never did this before. Because I am most certainly not a whale. I have spent some money on this game. Not much. I got 1 costume, I think. And I spent a little bit when... what's her name? Mecha Fuhua was first released. Here's a second Felma. Shadow Knight. Because I also only got her by guaranteeing her, and I did not have enough crystals by the end of the time to get to the guarantee. So that was a bit dicey. And I think that was the only 2 times I spent any money on this game. And as such, I also don't really feel like I have any investment in this game that keeps me from just stopping when I feel like it. Blow it all away. Empty your pockets. There's still S ranks in the dorm gacha that I don't have. So I'm not just doing this for nothing. At least we got White Comet Kiana. Back to the very beginning, at the very end. No, we're not purchasing anything today.
一時期カレンダーの月曜は日曜プラスに変えたけど役に立たなかった。先延ばししない人がいるなんて、それで効率が保てるの？すごい運だね。少し分けてくれる？重要な任務があるから。
At least you are acknowledging that I was very lucky
結論
today.
付けるなら私にとって家族愛は血筋。
That's not what I wanted. I just wanted to switch you out.
もう一度大人になる予感がする。
I guess I can't anymore because...
とにかく厄介なんだ。
Because of the new overworld and how that works, I guess. Sure. Now to find Velleman. This is a lot more convenient than it was in the past. Gotta say. They did something well. Added weapon synergy system. Okay. Today is the day where we learn. How much better they made things. Results, success, 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 big success. Banquet Rose, fake crown. That was the day she crowned herself and promised her followers an endless revelry of pleasure. What is nobility? What is vulgarity? What to fear and whom to submit to? You need not ponder, for I will redefine it all. Now join me in a toast. Let's eat toast together, she said. I can get some of those. I have been saving. Was that enough? Perhaps. Enhance. Was not enough. Barely not enough. But I can get more. No big success, just success. What does synergy do? Enemies take... There's like no explanation here what that does. I guess you can add more duplicates of the weapon? Is that how this works? Did they add that? That duplicate weapons are no longer useless completely? Because that was certainly a thing that was in this game.
スティグマアップグレード。スティグマアップグレード。
So we got a duplicate. How far can I rack you up?
頂点に立つ。その感覚が好きよ。頂点に立つ。その感覚が好きよ。
To S2. Not even double S. With one duplicate. Getting an S rank character to triple S. Not easy. Unsurprisingly. Oh, you need to be leveled up first. Still no way to do this quickly. No autocomplete option on leveling up. Which is a bit weird considering how much they simplified other things apparently. This is... okay, there we go. Now we can have some skills. I'm just waiting until I run out of resources somewhere. I mean, it doesn't even really tell me what resources I'm using here, I'm noticing. No, wait, it does tell me here. I guess with that she is battle ready. Is there anything going on where we can quickly try her out? That isn't her trial mission. Can only use trial characters here. But apparently I've not done this before. I guess it might be new. Memorial Arena. Dog! dog exists. What is dog weak against? Does it matter? What are other people using against dog? Well, correct things, apparently. She is ice, right? So let's just ice it up. You can name teams. Paloma. Ice damage. Sure. Show me what you got.
始めましょう。満足させてちょうだい。勢いはいいけど。
Good start. Alright, the controls were Genshinified. I forgot. She showed me what she got. So that's Velma, that's how she plays. I think that was enough of a demonstration, I would say. Even when I'm on the correct controls. Still getting hit by the first attack. The goal is to dodge the first attack. I dodged the first attack. I wonder when dog will turn into a threat and not die in one hit. Didn't die in one hit. Didn't make a difference. I almost got to use my ultimate. Then I used my ultimate in time where it was apparently unable to be hit. That's just how it goes. Yeah, at least it had 2 phases now. And we have unlocked difficulty triple S. Let's see if Doggo wants to show off anything at all. Well, it has its own arena now. It was actually the first time I was using old characters in the part 2 layout, and I didn't quite know how some things worked. Noticed one thing, Telema doesn't really want to touch the ground. He's just constantly flying. And yeah, gotta say she's quite fun to play. Also, it seems I can switch from her to her now. She has replaced all my characters with herself. A very selfish character in that way. We're back to normal. Clearly that was the best time anyone has ever gotten on this boss. But yeah, I am done with this game. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Maybe we'll be back one day. I think the chances are disappearingly slim. Something tells me with them now fully focusing on part 2, they might not even return. to post Honkai Odyssey, but who can really tell what their plans are for the future? Maybe they will surprise me and do something else that wants me to come back. But until that happens, this was Honkai Impact 3rd, Part 1, Part 1.5, Part 2, Event Stories, Gachas. We've had it all. Any last words?
一時期カレンダーの月曜は日曜プラスに変えたけど役に立たなかった。
Yeah, don't skip Mondays. Mondays are very important. Thanks for these last words. See you again.